In today's video, we're going to be looking at video clips where I took RC cars from different companies and put them against each other. One of them is going to be a tug-of-war, which you see here with the X-Max versus the Losi DBXLE. Then we also take the Mojave versus the UDR. And then we have a Slash versus the Senton as well. And the last one's going to be Redcat versus Traxxas.
JT here. We're gonna tear our cars. I'm about to step on somebody's radio real quick. We got the new Losi versus the 6S X-Max, and we're gonna do a tug of war up, trying to get this mounted. I'm probably gonna get my gears stripped and get my butt whooped, but I ain't scared.
That's fine. We're close enough. I think it's good. What's up, Chase?
You gonna call it? Or you want me to call it? All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me my car back. Look, he's just dragging me.
Easy.
I ain't going nowhere.
I got a $500 remote sitting on the ground.
Yeah. I got him. I pulled him. I'm just going. I'm your trailer.
We drone race around the parking lot.
Give me my car.
Alright, let's line them up.
Hold on, I'll bring you back to the starting line.
Yeah, we're under your tire now. It's cool.
There you go. Alright, you're good.
All right, I won that. I won, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and dislike, subscribe if you have not, and stay tuned for more videos.
Let me go ahead and get both of these set up and get them running.
All right, y'all. So first up is going to be the UDR. Get this set up and get this set right real quick. So with the lock. With the lock rear diff, what just happened there, you're gonna see that an awful lot. You do have to go in the corners a little bit more and slow down and kind of gradually key onto it. You can't just hawk into a corner with it. And of course the TSM. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm gonna turn the TSM up. So. Now, there are some people saying, oh, you need to run it in the dirt, and that's where it performs better in the dirt and blah. It's an RC car, y'all. I mean, it should be designed to run in grass, dirt, and street. Of course, it's going to perform different in each one, but it shouldn't matter with that. Of course, these are not really made to drive out in the street and stuff, but there is a difference. And that's something like you guys just saw there. You'll see a lot of is this the rolling. And I'm not trying to do this, guys. Literally. I know some people are like, oh, you're trying to do that. I'm not. I wouldn't sit up here and just try to make a product look bad. You literally have to go into the curves and kind of just dial it down, turn it. And if you don't believe me, watch any YouTube video out there. It does have very realistic looks. Cool going into the corners with the way the body rolls and stuff like that. And I give it props for that. Like I said, this does have modifications. You guys see the lights and stuff on there, so a lot of work and money on this. Okay, as long as you land on your feet. You see, it does sound cool going down here and stuff, but there's a difference. This costs $679 at the time of this video, and the Mojave is $629. So there are differences. I think a plus for this would be the radio that has TSM on it. And then the realistic look of the body. But you got to think about durability and stuff. You guys saw my recent video where I took the Mojave out and to a BMX track, and the truth be told, I would not do the UDR like that because it wouldn't be able to take that kind of abuse without breaking. Like I said, you guys don't believe me? Look on the forums and look at some of the things you have to upgrade on a UDR. Not saying that it couldn't take it, but you know, kind of when you spend this kind of money on cars, $400 or $500 plus, you kind of want it to, you don't want to put more money into it, making it, you know, more durable. Of course, no car is going to be bulletproof, but it won't be no ramp jumping today, y'all. I know y'all probably wanted to see that, but this is just a running comparison so y'all can kind of see. All right, give me a second. All right, I'm back. All right, y'all, that's going to be a run of the UDR, and next is going to be the Mojave. All right, y'all, next up is the Mojave. Mojave's going to be a little bit faster. You guys can tell that right there. You guys see they both kind of have that body lean. And the Mojave will flip if, I guess if you're really honking onto it in corners and stuff. See if I can make it do that real quick. And I love the way it has that body roll to it. Yeah, maybe if you turn the dual rate steering down on the UDR, so it doesn't turn as sharp, maybe it won't flip as much, maybe. But the TSM does help it. But this doesn't have TSM or ABC or any of that on there, so. Can y'all see it way down there? Here he comes. See, it does lean in the corners with the body and stuff, but it's not going to really flip too much. And then you can kind of catch it. You see how I'm on the throttle, and then I kind of let off of it. I tried to do that with the UDR, but it still manages to flip. So, but like I said, I'm running this, and you guys decide. Y'all let me know in the comments. Because we know we got Arrma fanboys and we got Traxxas fanboys. And it's fine. Just be kind, be nice. You start getting too crazy, it will get flagged and all that stuff. So, see, I can kind of catch that. See, it's easier to catch it in the corners. When you guys are going to corners, you kind of see it lifting up. Just let off the throttle, give it a little break, a little bit, not a lot, and then just catch it and go. See, like right there. I was able to catch it, keep it from flipping. Actually, I want to do something. I see this over here. I had to do it, y'all. It's calling me. All right, so there is a run of the Mojave. All right, guys, here's a quick run of these. I showed that to you guys. I wanted to show that to you. Some of you people are kind of skeptical about it, and some people have asked me about it, and I've seen in some of the comments where people were saying, well, this is better than that, that is better than this. Well, here they both go running out here. They're both running 6S lipos. They were both stock out the box as far as the gearing is concerned. The UDR had a couple modifications done to it, and it's got some bling bling on it as well. So you guys just saw this firsthand. The Arrma is faster, and it does handle better than the UDR because it didn't flip as much. Even when I'm just driving the yard, it does flip a lot. So, and it's going to be a lot tougher as well, especially when I took this thing through the Mojave the other day. I mean, it really handled. I wouldn't take the UDR through that kind of running and abuse because it wouldn't hold up. It really wouldn't. I'd be breaking a lot of parts, and it just wouldn't hold up to that kind of abuse. So anyway, guys, put your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all. So first up is going to be the Senton. I haven't actually driven this in a while. I might have to adjust my steering a little bit. Let's see. Going straight, going straight. Need to adjust it just a little bit. There we go. Maybe I'll do a speed test too with it. Oh, he's popping a wheelie already. And I think I need to adjust my front shock. So you see how it's bouncing just a little bit. I believe I had a little crash with it, and I did refill the shocks, but they were leaking a little bit. So I have had problems periodically with the shocks on it leaking. I know a lot of guys went and did some updates to them, or updates to the shocks, but so it is a little bit more bouncy in the front right now. I should have checked that before I left, right? Now, you guys know before when I talked about this car, this is the fastest one out of the series, out of the whole Arrma series. Because it comes with a 22 pinion, even though the tires and wheels are smaller. I did get this one up to the 50 plus miles per hour. I think I got up to maybe 52, 53. See if I can hit this straight on. Nope. Wow. That wasn't a piece of my car. That was just a rock or something, I think. I know some of y'all say, you see that piece that fall off? Some of y'all slow-mo in videos, so. Oh, I don't think I put my body mounts on here completely. Let me check this real quick and put these on. That would help if I put those on. All right, so sorry about that. It wasn't the body mounts, or the body clips coming loose. So when I rebuilt this, I missed that on purpose. Yeah, no, I miss it on purpose sometimes. I didn't screw the body mounts in completely. I didn't put the screws in there at all. I ain't even gonna say completely, so. See, now it's gonna come up every time I jump and land, so I have to adjust that. That sucks. And I don't have any tools with me at all. Only thing I got is a couple of cars and a ramp, so I'm gonna adjust this one more time. All right, we're back. So other than my negligence with it and not getting things completely together, considering I forgot the screws, it's running good. I still think this is, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck for a short course truck. $299, you're gonna pay about $325 or $6 or whatever with tax. And I know this is gonna handle good on the track. I know I always say I'm going to the track, but I'm actually gonna try to go there this weekend. I think they're gonna be pretty much open, so I'll be able to go there and put this on the track and get some running with it. So, all right, that's a quick run of the Senton. Next is going to be the Slash. All right, y'all, we got the Slash out. Get this adjusted just a little bit. So So I can tell already the Senton is faster. I may do a speed test while I'm out here if I got some room. Maybe we'll do a speed test off-road. I think that's the best way to go about it, right? And I also meant to mention that the Slash does have TSM. So I do have it turned up just a little bit. I need to turn it down. So that does help. Yeah, they both gonna flip on that first jump. So that does help the Slash. It really does with some of the handling of it. But all things considered, I mean, it's still running good. See if I can hit this ramp straight on. Can I hit it? Nope. Oh well. I'll get it on one of these tries. Sorry, y'all, a couple bugs flying around me. That's one thing about short course. They do land on their feet, so. There you go. You see it's jumping pretty smooth, so. Like I said, both of these are on 3S. So when you run on a track, you won't run 3S, but Slash is showing out for y'all. Hopefully this guy is not coming over here to cut grass. I don't think he is. We'll find out in a minute. May have to go on a quick commercial break. Yeah, I just hit that. Okay, he's inside the field. So even with these tires, they're not the best in the world. The Senton definitely has better tires and wheels, or at least better tire compound than the Slash does. It's still doing pretty good out here. I mean, it's not getting so much traction where it's going to flip over, but it's not getting too little to where it's just spinning out. But like I said, that TSM does help. All right, so that's how they run off-road. Now, next I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a speed test with these real quick. So I'm gonna get the GPS and I'm gonna run it off-road. So I'm just gonna go down this field, and then come back to show you how fast these things are off-road. All right, guys, first up is gonna be the Senton. You guys see we have the GPS kind of zeroed out at 3.8. I've been running this for a minute, both of them, so I should have probably did the speed test first, but we'll get this down. We'll see what we can do on road, and then I'm gonna take it off road. Get this down here, and we'll come on down. You're the next person on The Price is Right. That definitely got to just about full speed. We'll do one more pass real quick. I am kind of going at a curve. I should be in a better area, but it be what it be. Wish that car wasn't parked there. Then I could really open it up as I'm coming down, but all right, let's see what we got real quick. Oh, so 45. You guys see that? 45 miles per hour. Sometimes I get a glare, so I can't see it. So 46 on road. Now let's go ahead and take it off road real quick. All right, now we're ready for the off-road test. So I've gotten this on-road. I know some of you guys are like, 46, you should be doing 55 or something. I've gotten it to 52 or 53 before. So it could be just I'm running the car, batteries getting low, etc., blah, blah, blah. But for today, we got 46. So we're going to try this off-road. Probably only take about one pass or whatever to go down here and come all the way back. Hopefully I won't hit myself. All right, we'll go down one more time. And come on down and see what we got. All right, let's see what we got on here real quick. So off-road, we got 36.2. So like I said, it could be my batteries are kind of drained because I was running it a little bit earlier, but that's what I'm getting today with this. So next up is going to be the Slash. All right, guys, we got the Slash here. You guys see it's 4.4 miles, so we got it zeroed out. Let's get it down and get it going. Let's see what we get with this. Get past this car. Yeah, you can kind of see that it is slower than a Senton. Now, of course, if I put the speed gear in, it's going to be totally different, but I wouldn't be able to run it off-road with that in here. I mean, it would last 2 or 3 minutes it'd overheat, but anyway. That's not the point we're trying to make today. It's running smooth, though. See that TSM kicking in, keeping it straight. So let's see what we got real quick. All right, so the Slash, you guys see that? 40 miles per hour. So next, we're going to take this off-road, see what it does off-road for speed. All right, y'all. GPS is zeroed out. It's catching 5.9. So let's see what we get off-road. Seems to be about a 8 to 10 mile difference in on-road versus off-road. Definitely see a difference. There we go. I think we got enough right there. Go ahead and take this over and see what we got. All right, let's see what we got on this going off-road. Wow, 33.3. So 7 mile per hour difference when the Slash goes off-road from 40 to 33. And I believe the Senton was like 46 and went down to maybe 36 or something. So it's about an 8 to 10 mile difference from when you go from on-road to off-road. And that's kind of what I mentioned on the Super Speed Saturdays. If it's an off-road car, I'll run it on road and then I'm going to take it off-road as well so we can kind of see the speeds for it. All right, guys, so there you go. A quick video of how these cars run. You guys saw speed runs as far as running them both on-road and off-road as well. They probably maybe could have reached a couple more miles per hour because I know my Slash did 43 at one point and my Senton did may have been 52 or 53. But I've been kind of running these cars for a while and all that. So it could be a differences in the batteries. It's been several months since I've had these batteries and stuff, so maybe I need to get fresher new batteries in there, but they still run fine to me as they are. And you guys saw how they both jumped as well, and then kind of how they ran off-road. So the next test is going to be just taking them to a track, but I will probably be running them on 2S instead of 3S when I go to a track. It'll be a little bit more controllable on 2S to run them on a track than 3S, but we'll get that up and see once I get a free day to get out there and do some testing. So you guys put your comments down below. Be nice in the comments. Some people like Traxxas, some people like Arrma, vice versa. Some people don't like Traxxas, some people don't like Arrma, but I like to hear you guys' thoughts on these two cars running, and maybe I'll take them in another area too. So you guys put that down below as well. Maybe I'll go to another area and run the cars there and get some fresher batteries or get some fresh charged batteries and put them in there too. So as always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. We're going to do a quick running video of the Stampede 4x4, which is stock out the box, versus the new Redcat MT10E. Both of these cars are running 2S 40C LiPos. They're not going to be super fast, but
Stay tuned for a side-by-side comparisons video between the two as well. I'll point out the goods and bads of both and kind of which one I like the most as well. So, but anyway, we're going to run these things in the street. We're going to take it off-road and see what else happens. All right, so first thing we're going to try to do is try our best to do a speed comparison of where we are right now. Try to get this the best way we can. This is going to turn out bad. Anyway, what we're going to do is I guess we're going to go up to the second white car, which is up there, and then come back. So hopefully not hit it. We're going to try not to hit those cars. So on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Can't really tell who won that. They're about the same speed almost. No, Stampede's faster. He was catching me. Let's try this again. I know we need a better space, but we're working what we got here. Ready, set, go. Yep, Stampede's got it. Yeah, by about 2 or 3 miles. All right, so next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna race. We're gonna go around this cul-de-sac 4 times. All right, ready, set, go. I'm probably gonna end up flipping. This is not rocket science. Oh, I did do one modification to the Stampede. Oh, he spun out. And the Redcat won it. I did lower the Stampede just a little bit than it was in box stop form, so. He spun out again. Ooh, and I just flipped, tore my body up. All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna go round 2. 5 laps. Ready, set, go. He cheated. He cut the inside. It's lap 1. I'm trying to film while I drive too, so. That's 2. That's 3. Ah! I flipped. That's 4. Hopefully he spins out. Put the pressure on him. Oh, I got 2 emotion. 5, Stampede 1. Oh. All right, we're gonna take these things off road. All right, guys, we're gonna test these babies off road. They're both still running 2S lipos, so we're actually gonna try to do the best we can of going up, going between the cones, and coming down and around. We'll do a couple of laps like that, and then we'll do some ramp jumping. So, anyway, on the count of 3, 1. I'm gonna try to record and drive the best way I can. Just look at George over there smiling. 1, 2, 3. We both hit the cones. The Stampede's gonna suffer because it has no traction. Not like this Redcat does. It may be a little bit slower, but it gets, oh, good traction, and I flipped. He caught up. I cheated. Get out of my way. Look at that. He catches me on speed every time. Oh. Go, Redcat, go. My depth perception's off. Oh, the Stampede spun out. I'll slow down, I think. Maybe not. Psych. Yeah, I did.
So clearly the Redcat's gonna perform better because it has much better tires, but the Stampede has the speed. See if I can catch him. Maybe I might laugh him. Oh, I got him. Oh. He should be able to put back over. Keep going. All right, so it's clearly that the Redcat will beat the Stampede off-road. The Stampede will beat it in speed. So now we're just gonna run these things for a minute and jump them. They're not on 3S, so don't expect no spectacular jumps with them, but ooh. Oh, my bad. Anyway, guys, just quick comparisons of these two. You see how they perform on and off road. So you see how they compare. The Redcat, of course, is going to handle a lot better off road because of the tires. And it's going to perform a little bit better because you see how lower it is compared to the Stampede. Of course, the Stampede, I think they were even on road. He won one, I won one. Off road, of course, this is clearly the winner. Speed-wise, the Stampede wins. So I'm going to do a comparison side by side of these two pretty soon. So you guys stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and look in the video description for my Twitter, my Facebook account. Thanks, guys, for watching.